The experience of being shackled and handcuffed, it just does something to a woman. It takes away that ability to be empowered and feel power and feel as if you've been given an opportunity to really enjoy that sacred moment no matter what it is that you've done. I didn't want to have my son in prison. I was actually led in shackles with the handcuffs on in front of me to a wheelchair and positioned in the wheelchair and then taken inside. I gave birth to him, and he was my connection back to my humanity. And I held him for about 2 minutes with the untethered arm, and I was reshackled again after I gave birth to him. But I began to really become empowered and use the lines of communication and the lines of accessibility to people who would listen and hear what it was that I was going through and what I'd experienced, and people started seeing a change. Even though I had experienced his birth and was in labor with him, shackled and handcuffed, why is my child a co-conspirator to my crime? He's not. He's not a part of my crime at all. Whether I had made plans for my child or not, the thought of running in labor was not even on my mind. The thought of having a healthy child, the thought of being able to be safe, the thought of not losing consciousness and knowing what was going to happen was primary on my mind. Having Kai in prison was my turning point. And so when Kai was 9 months old, we both walked out of prison together.
I found myself in a position where I'd have to be like by her side pretty much. Like I'd have to stand with her, because if I didn't, then she really wouldn't have anyone else. If me and my brother didn't, then she'd be by herself. And then the chance of her either doing something where she'd go back into the system would be higher. Or at least that's what I believed. And I never went at it like, I'm expecting you to do something bad, so I'm going to stay by your side. It was more like, I care for you, and I know you're going through a lot, so I just want to do anything in my power that I can do to help.